for LA Lakers cheerleading audition, the chance of a lifetime. But I'm from a really small town called Suffolk, Georgia. And how was I supposed to get to LA? So I decided, after thinking about this for a while, I have 2 days to get to this LA Lakers audition. What am I going to do? And a name popped in my head, and I thought of Marshall. My friend Marshall, he could tell me what I should do. He could tell me how to get to LA. So I went to speak with Marshall. And when I saw him, he was playing with his hacky sack. And his hacky sack, that was a good sign. Because you know, when you're hacky sacking, you're just in a zone. And man, it's going great, but I have a conundrum. Like a major conundrum.
A conundrum? A conundrum?
I got an audition with the LA Lakers, but I don't know how to get there.
I have an idea. You need a train.
The train, but it seems this train, well, it's going nowhere. And day by day, my hopes of going to LA, they're being dashed. All I've ever wanted is, I want a chance to just get an audition. I just want to dance, and I want to cheer, and I just want to make people happy. But how am I going to do that? I want to lift up the world. I want to tell the world that we can be peppy, and we can be positive, and we can enjoy life, and I'm not going to be able to do that if I just can't get to LA. So, we saw where the train got me. Absolutely nowhere. I still had this great conundrum. I have to get to LA, and I have to be a cheerleader. I mean, the LA Lakers, I have to get there. So I decided I'll go see Julia and Melissa. They have to know how I can get there. Let's take a cool down, Brooke.
So, Brooke, whatever happened to that Lakers audition?
Well, Mel, I kind of can't get to LA. I don't know how to get there. I mean, I asked Marshall, and Marshall said to take a train, but I went to the train and it wasn't going anywhere. It was like all rusted out and stuff. So I don't really know. I don't know how to get there.
Gosh, Melissa, what should she do?
I don't know.
Maybe she should take a bus.
And I started to realize maybe these voices are not horrible. Maybe they'll actually help me with my conundrum. And the voices were saying, "Where's Delta? Where's Delta? You need to find Delta. Where's Delta? Delta in the sky with diamonds." It was like a song I'd heard before, but it wasn't. And I realized these had to be important clues to how to get to LA. So I decided that I was going to go see my friend Michelle, because she's a very smart girl, and she could help me. Surely she could tell me what all these dreams and voices would mean, because I have to get to LA. Michelle told me to meet her at the airport the next morning, and I'm thinking, what is that going to do, the airport?
Ciao! So good to see you.
You too.
I've been thinking a lot about your conundrum, and I think I found the answer. So I bought you a ticket to Los Angeles, and I want you to fly on it.
I had a feeling it was going to be airplane flights. This is great.
I think it'll help you out. So go on your trip, and I want to hear all about it when you get back.
Hey, this is great. Delta in the sky with diamonds? What was that supposed to mean? I asked Michelle, and she said, you will never know what Delta in the sky with diamonds means until you fly Delta. So she said, you go to LA, you have a great time, and when you get back, you tell me what that means. You tell me what Delta in the sky with diamonds means. When I got back home from LA, not only had I gotten to go to my LA Lakers audition, but I called up Michelle because she taught me a very important lesson. When I flew at Delta Airlines, I realized that their service shined. Their food was awesome. Their pilot and stewardess, everybody was so nice, and I felt so safe. This was my first big trip, a huge trip, LA. And I flew on Delta Airlines, and everything shined. And I thought, shine, diamonds shine. And then it all made sense. Michelle was right. I had to fly Delta Airlines, and I had to realize that Delta in the sky with diamonds, that meant service, hospitality, safety, everything about it shined, and that's what it all meant. And my conundrum was finally over. Delta, you're looking at the LA Lakers' newest cheerleader.
Friday night, that's where I'm going.